They fed us fables, cloaked in false light, poisoning our minds with manufactured truths. For too long, we swallowed the bitter pill of their narratives, believing the lies they spun about our history, our divinity, our very being. The pale messiah, a phantom of their design, shattered our spirit. Their history, a weapon, their god, a gilded cage. This is not just a fight for streets, but for souls. A spiritual war rages, unseen, unheard, until now. The drumbeat of Alkebulan calls us home, to our true selves. Reclaim the crown, the wisdom, the power stolen from our bloodline. The choice is stark, the hour is late. We rise to redeem our stolen legacy, or we are lost forever. This is Redeem or Destroy. Unapologetic. Raw. Unfiltered. Hosted by June, the voice for the voiceless, and remember, only the facts can start the processes for us to gain our freedom.
Only the facts can start the process for us to gain our freedom. What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that ROD pod. For those that don't know who I am him, June's the voice for the voiceless, and my job is to provide us with the spiritual choices to get away from the noises that's coming from these heathens, these Hebrews, and of course these heathenites. Are you dumb or are you dumb? I don't close for that. Yeah, man. Beautiful Sunday. Want to give a shout out to all you guys, for the support. All the, listen, was on TikTok today. Over 3,000 viewers. Phenomenal, man. I appreciate it. I love it. You guys allow me to do what I do. You feel me? Today was a phenomenal day. For those that don't know, man, I went out with the Wiz. We were supposed to go see Fabulous. He was rapping in my neighborhood today. I could still hear him playing right now as I'm talking to you guys. We didn't get a chance to pull through for two reasons. For one, the line was too goddamn long. That's first and foremost. And for two, we had, my son was with us. Me and the Wiz had a miscommunication. I thought, my son was going to my mom's crib. She wanted my son to go to her mom's crib, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No complaints. But overall, today was a good day. Ice Cube voice. And I'm happy that I'm here. I get an opportunity to talk to you guys. And we're going to have a phenomenal podcast, man. I hope you guys is just, enjoying this free time. A lot of us got to go back to the plantation tomorrow. But, in the meantime, sit back, unwind. And by the time I finish this production, man, while you driving on your way to the plantation, you will have some phenomenal content to listen to, right? Before I start, definitely want to give you guys some hood news. You know how it goes. The hood is still shady, still grimy, still ain't no sunshine where we from. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine where we from, 'cause where we from, homie, you can be gone anytime, 'cause these streets don't play. Been a long time since I said that, man, and today was, like I said, today was just a good day. I just felt like I need to go back to my roots and back to the essence of what made me the ROD podcast, him, you know what I'm saying, the Mr. Keep Foots on Necks, you heard? But it's a lot going on, a lot of things that I'm seeing on the internet, a lot of Let me send my condolences to all those that's been affected by these floods. I've been seeing a whole lot of videos of floods. I'm here in New York, here in Brooklyn. I have yet to see any flood. Let me knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no problem. But for those that's literally caught up into these things, man, my condolences, man. I hope you guys pull through. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's no lives lost. And if there's lives lost, my condolences, right? Definitely want to tell you guys about the sister that got jumped by a transformer, the mother and a bloodsucker attacked this girl over a parking spot, which they took illegally by putting their garbage cans around, which is not, you're not supposed to do that. But she was attacked by these people, and for me, I'm just gonna just keep it straight cheese. You need to get your get back, baby girl, by any means necessary. And speaking to my wiz, she told me that these people was evicted and they left or whatever the scenario may be. But baby girl, you gotta get your get back. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it as that. Another brother was found shot and killed, picking up his daughter. These people ambushed him, took him out there, and what's that project? What was that area called? Fourth Green. It's like it's just so much nonsense going on, man, and it just pissing me off. But at the same time, I understand what's going on, right? This is a nation of individuals that's lost, and we know the reason why, our people is lost, which leads to today's conversation, right? Why the black family is crumbling. Why is the black family crumbling? A lot of you guys don't know why the black family is crumbling. I'm here to tell you. The reason why the black family is crumbling is because black women no longer want to be that backbone. Our sisters no longer want to do the things of the old. They don't want to follow their grandmothers. Some of them don't want to follow the ways of their mothers. Society's promoting our sisters to, be college grad, be Miss Independent, don't depend on no man, don't need no man, this, etc., 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 etc. And because of that, we're watching the collapse, and I repeat, the collapse of the Black Foundation. And it's to the point where I don't even know how to explain it. It's to the point where we're so behind in every category. You know what I'm saying? The lack of support, the lack of protection, the lack of understanding, all of this stems from our women no longer wanting to take on that responsibility. Our women no longer want to take on that burden. You know what I'm saying? Women think being a backbone is too much. And yes, I get it. A lot of my sisters had so much to endure and deal with over the last 100 years, mainly because of our wrongdoing, our negligence, our ignorance. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, we're not the cause of the problem, or should I say we're not part of the problem, but the proof is in the pudding. You feel me? The reason why the black family is crumbling is because the women no longer want to be the backbone. The women don't want to be the glue that keeps everything together. This is why you're no longer seeing family reunions. This is why you're seeing women, throw themselves out there as sex objects. And me personally, just today, just going to the concert, you know what I'm saying? Trying to go to the concert, you're seeing how our women is coming outside. And some of these women are literally there with their man. I seen a girl with shorts. I could see the center of her ass crack. And she had a ring on her finger. And when I looked to my left, she had a man with her. Or when I went to the park with my son, a lady's playing soccer with her son. She got a ring on her finger, but her ass is all out and her man is there. And it's like, look, You know what I'm saying? We're living in a society where you're not supposed to tell your woman how to dress, tell your woman how to act. You're not supposed to provide wisdom. She's supposed to be able to make her own decisions. And I get it. You know, we done so much damage. We created so much trauma to women where it's like, why should I listen to you? When I listen to the last nigga did me wrong. Or why should I listen to you when my father wasn't even around to tell me anything? So what gives you the right to tell me something? And listen, all of this, you know, all of this is causing complete chaos and destruction, genocide, psychological, physical, mental genocide upon the black race. You understand? And I'm not here to you know, bash my sisters. I'm here to tell my sisters that we need you back into this position. Ladies, we need you to take on the responsibilities of being that backbone. We need you to put aside these accolades that you're chasing, these dreams and all the foolishness that you're chasing. I need you to put that aside and start putting the things that matter in front of you, like your children, like your man, your baby daddy, your husband, whatever he is to you. These are the things that I need for you to put in the forefront. You are the glue to the black race. You are the glue to the black race. The reason why the Europeans are investing money into you is because they know that if you let them in, like the movie Sinners, and you accept their contract, or you accept their invite, they know that they're gonna give you the tools and the things to never ever desire to be the backbone of your house, your family, and you. You're going to only focus on you. And this is a major issue that we are dealing with within the black and brown community, where our women are operating in a space of self-entitlement, where our children is mimicking what our mothers is doing, where they are moving in a state of self-entitlement. And I'm here to tell you guys, we're not entitled to nothing but freedom, okay? If your objection is not to gain freedom, everything does not matter. You're not entitled to nothing. You're not entitled to reparations. You're not entitled to resources. You're not entitled to nothing. You're not entitled for respect. None of these things. Everything has to be earned. But the one thing that we know that we deserve is freedom, because we didn't come here on our own will. We was forced here. We was sent here. We was executed here. We was genocide here. We was violated here. We was raped here. We was unalive here. We was essayed here. We was, you know, anything you could imagine. We was molested here. And I'm calling it for what it is. I'm calling it for what it is, because these are the things that is literally affecting us in 2025. These children that you see running around, what you guys call the YNs, running around with no care, no fear. A lot of it comes from the lack of mothers' presence being the backbone, the lack of fathers being the stronghold, you know what I'm saying, standing in the forefront. Mothers was never designed to be in the forefront. It was always for us to be in the forefront. We are the leaders, the protectors, the providers. The women are the nurturers, the comfort, the backbones, the wisdom, the teachers. That was what our women was doing. And our woman is no longer doing that, because now our woman wants to be in the position that the mans are in. And some of them want to do it intentionally, and others got to do it because they got no choice. And because of that, our children no longer got a voice. They no longer got a state of protection. Our women now is desiring to be seen. They rather be seen than learn how to clean. They rather be in between than learn how to cook and clean. They rather be in the mix. They want to be in the source. And these sources that you're desiring to be in, not only is it detrimental to you, but it's detrimental unto us. It's detrimental unto our upbringings, our generation, our creation, our ancestors, our bloodline is detrimental. So of course I had to come on and beg my sisters and have my sisters to understand that you are needed. You understand? You will need it. We can't function without you. I don't want you to think that, you're less of what you are. You are great. You are everything that a man ever desired. You are the reason for our breathing. You are the reason for our life. You are the reason for our existence. You have to get right. You have to get right. You have to go back into the ways of old. The ways of old gave us a community. The ways of old gave us protection. The ways of old gave us validation, support, comfort. The days of old is what we need as people. We have to put aside the ignorance. We have to put aside the violence. We have to put aside the self-entitlement. We have to put aside the genocidal mentality that society has programmed you guys to be in. We have to put that aside. In order for the black man to have any structure, the woman has to be the backbone again. And we need you to be the backbone. I'm begging you, please be the backbone again. Be the glue that keeps everything together. Remember Big Mama? Remember Big Mama? There was no disrespect coming when Big Mama was around. There was no arguing, no fighting, no bitching and moaning about stupid sugar honey iced tea. You could not do that when Big Mama was around. Guess what? Big Mama, not only she's not around, but the next generation that's supposed to replace Big Mama don't want to be Big Mama. I'm not trying to be nobody's grandma. I'm still trying to go to the club. I'm still trying to travel the world and be in new locations and areas. I'm still trying to live my best life. No, sisters. Your life evolves around your family, your children, your husband, your house, your community. That's your job. That's your role. That's your purpose. Everything else is just European ideology that's being fed to you, that's corrupting you, that's destroying you. And not only is it destroying you, it's causing you to neglect your son. It's causing you to not appreciate your son, appreciate your daughter. It's causing you to look at them like everybody else. This is what's going on. This is what's coming with this ideology. But ladies, please, like I said, I need you to be the backbone again. I need you to be the presence to hold everybody accountable. You, your husband, your children. I need you to be that woman to make sure that the husband is good, to make sure that the children is good, to make sure that you're good. I need that. We need that. The black community needs that. We don't need no more sexy reds. We don't need no more Nicki Minaj. We don't need no more independent. I got 15 degrees. We don't need none of that. It's a failure. All these people that's been chasing that's been standing and following the ways of the Euros, are the ones that's suffering this day. How I'm trying to figure out in 2025, how is there so much beautiful women, but yet they're single? But yet they're single and have children. How? I'm seeing women, I'm like, damn, you're gorgeous. Damn, you're fine. Damn, and then I look single. And then they say that I'm single by choice. Are you really single by choice? Are you really? Or are you weighing your options and whatever you're looking for? Once you follow the ideologies of this world, their ancestors will not grant you what you desire. You will not be granted that king. You will be granted a gremlin, and the gremlin is going to do what gremlins do. Feed you the lies, lure you in, and suck you dry, and leave you out to dry. And when you're out to dry, by the time you realize that you're dried, exactly, you have nothing. You have no liquid. You have no liquid. I'm talking about finances. I'm talking about et cetera, is because you're not understanding that you have to be the backbone. that the ancestors, the universe, the creators will not allow you to be prosperous. Yeah, you might be successful for a time. You might have a nice home. You might have a nice car. But I promise you, you're going to go through your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, dating, sleeping around, trying to find love, and you will never find it. And that's intentional. And the reason behind that is because you have rejected your main role, the main purpose of your existence. You have neglected that. You have put that to the side and started following these Euro-Christian ideologies, and you thinking that this is what you need to do in order to be happy. Why are all these sisters that's singles never happy? Why are all these single sisters that's single have some level of trauma? Why? What is it about you that you're not able to sustain and keep a man as beautiful as you are? Why? And that's because our sisters has denounced their natural position. They had denounced their origin, their purpose, which is being the backbone. The Black community is failing, it's crumbling, it's falling right now as we speak. It's because our Black women no longer want to be the backbone. You are very important. Don't let society have you believing that you're nothing more than just sex. You have more to offer the world than sex. You have more to offer a man than sex. So listen, look, let me say this. My sisters, my ladies, if you get in a relationship with a man, and I'm just keeping it 100, that man should wait 6 months to a year before he's able to get inside of you. Because he needs to know you from all across the board, from top to bottom. Because women, ladies, check this out. You don't understand that society has programmed men to just want to score, right? And if you make the score easy, he's not going to play the game with you for real. But if you make it hard and you make him work and let him see your worth, and make him understand your worth, appreciate your worth. Don't worry about if he's sleeping with Tom, Dick, and that's not for you. Don't worry about that. Their ancestors will remove him if it may be. Don't worry about that. That's the problem. It's another issue with our sisters. Our sisters is too focused on the shit that you should not be focusing on. Don't worry about what he's doing with the next person. That's the least of your worries. The concern and the problem comes is when this person is taken away from your time, taken away from who you are, taken away from your worth, meaning the man rather spend his days with another woman. That's when it becomes an issue. Don't worry about what he's doing. Just as like I tell our sisters, a nigga's always going to be a nigga because society has corrupted the minds of the niggas. So when you know that, you gotta play the cards in the hands that was dealt. There's no reason for you to be trying to get back, because I try to tell my sisters all the time, the minute you play that I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna get my get back, you suffer at the end. You get the short end of the stick. And when you get the short end of the stick, you will never be able to recover. Because women are already the weaker vessels. And when you playing this game called life, in this warfare that we are in, if you're not mentally, physically, spiritually strong, the universe will destroy you. The ancestors will allow you to remain at the bottom. The only way for you to rise is to rise by playing your position. There's no reason for you to get back. You understand? It looks nasty upon you. It don't look nasty upon a man, because a man was designed to procreate. A man was ordained. Forget the biblos, forget the religious aspect. We're talking about natural order, universal order. The man was ordained to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wives. I know a man in Africa who has over 100 children. And I'm not over exaggerating. You can look this up, right? And those women are playing their position. They're with those sisters, and they all become a backbone to make sure that this family stays strong. That's why 100 children can be born and nothing is gone. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is gone. Nothing is wrong. But when you follow this Euro-Christian, this Western mentality, it's causing you girls to error. It's causing my sisters to fall. It's causing my sisters to take this as trauma, to become rebellious, to become hateful, to become evil, to become wicked. It causes you to do the things that you was never designed to do. Ladies, you was designed to be the comfort. You was designed to be the love. You was designed to be the care. That's why you have titties with breast milk. That's what you was designed to do. You was not designed to be XYZ 1, 2, 3. You was not designed to be all around the world. You was not designed to be what these Europeans is making you turn out to be. You was not supposed to show your greatness, your body, that beautiful physique. It was not meant to be in the likes and the eyesight of every man. It wasn't. It was supposed to be for that special person. But because you have taken on these ideologies, this is why we have an enormous amount of beautiful women that is single and don't even know the half of what it takes to be a wife, the half of what it takes to be a mother, the half of what it takes to run a house, make sure the house is in order. My house is in order because my woman decided to be the backbone. She said, nah, I gotta be the backbone. I gotta make sure that my son gets everything that he needs to be successful, to be mentally, physically, spiritually protected for what this system throw out on black people every day. It's a full-fledged psychological, spiritual, physical genocide that we have to fight every single day. That's why every time we have a conversation and we'll say something like, damn, things was crazy, but it will be like, well, at least you was able to wake up this morning. At least you was able to wake up. And we say that is true, because we all know that we are in a battle that's with the odds that's against us. We are in a battle that's literally designed for us to fail. And there's only a few of us that prevail. And the only way you're going to prevail is going and following the ways of the old. And it starts with our women being the backbone. There will be no revolution. There will be no reparation. There will be no elevation. There will be no dominant nation until our sisters take on that responsibility of being the backbone. I need y'all to come back. Please come back. Please minister and show us how to love again. Show us how to care again. Show us how to clean, cook. Our ladies don't know how to do none of that. Today's generation thinking eating and having a good meal is ordering Uber Eats. No. We need you, guys. The children need you. I need you. Our entire nation needs you. We need you to be the backbone again. And I know I'm being repetitive. And I know I should digress, but I need you to understand this is part of our stress. This is part of the reason why. And it's time for our sisters to pass this test. It's time for our sisters to get over the hurdle. How much funerals do you want to attend? How much jail visits do you want to attend? Mothers are now burying their children at the highest rate you have ever imagined since the I don't know. Women are burying their children at a faster rate. Black women, should I say, is burying their children faster than any other race on the face of this earth right now. Whether you in the Caribbean, South America, Canada, Europe, El Kebulan, you name it. Black mothers are burying their children more than ever before. And until we understand our purpose, understand our mission, knowing your proper vision, knowing these things, I can see clearly now the rain. Until we know this and stand on it and fight for it and never negate yourself from it, until we do this, we will remain at the bottom. You will remain taking a trip to a morgue. You will remain hopping on a bus to see a little boy. You will remain dealing with the BS until we do what? Separate ourselves from these ideologies and having our women, our beautiful black women, embrace being the backbone of the family. And with that being said, people, it's your brother man from the motherland. Once again, I came to you guys live. I want you to continue supporting, like, comment, share. This broadcast will be up later on today. Later on. So just stay tuned. If it's not today, definitely will be tomorrow. All right? With that being said, guys, it's your brother man. You understand? And I'ma holla.